Well, hello everyone and welcome to the Real World Blockchain. This episode brought to you by Web3 Enabler, the first and only payment solution in cryptocurrencies on Salesforce and soon other CRMs. Hi Hugues, how are you?
Hey, hi Gauthier, I'm good, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm wonderful. I take you were at a Salesforce event. Can you tell us more about it, please?
Yeah, absolutely. So in the past few months, you've mostly seen us at African events. So we were in Ghana, as you know, we're in Cairo, but we're not only dedicated to the African markets, we're also everywhere in the world, especially in Europe as well. And so I went to the Polish Dreaming event. So it was in Wrocław, a beautiful city in Poland. I actually had the chance to see some of the people I've met at the other events because the entire Salesforce ecosystem is vast, but is also small by a certain point of view. So you kind of meet the same people at these events, like higher ups at Salesforce, people also gravitating around the ecosystem. So I was actually glad to see some people from Nigeria, or also some people that I had already met at the other events. And overall, it was an excellent event. Lots of companies were there. The talks were excellent as well. Fantastic speakers. We managed to sponsor Jennifer and W from Zimbabwe to come to the event and speak there. So that was also a big win. I think we really hit a home run in this respect. And we're just glad to be able to use the Web3 Enabler blockchain payment solution to send her the money so she could buy her ticket. Unfortunately for her, she took 4 days to come to the event due to the situation in Dubai, in the Middle East, etc. But she managed to come here, so it was excellent. So yeah, a very satisfactory event. I got the opportunity to meet a lot of founders over there, also lots of integrators. I got some excellent contacts in India as well, so we might be going to India in the near future, hopefully, maybe with you, Gauthier. Who knows, there's an event in July. And
I
that's
was planning to go to Jaipur indeed for 4 days for this lovely event.
excellent. I'll probably come too. So if some of you will be here, please come say hi. And yeah, overall, a really great event with, I mean, the challenges in Europe are not the same as in Africa, obviously, or other emerging markets. It's more around treasury operations between branches from the US, from Europe, from Central Europe and Western Europe, from Eastern Europe and Central Europe. So the use cases are a bit different for our solution, but they definitely exist. In particular, when it comes to dealing with business with, for instance, the Middle East, dealing with business with other countries around the world, not only with Europe. So basically, our solution was welcome there. Lots of people were interested, and I'm seeing a great future for this kind of tech here in Europe as well.
So what's the type of deal? Because transfers from the US to the UK or the US to the EU zone is usually quite of a hassle, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not as complicated, of course, than sending money from, say, Nigeria to Ethiopia or something like that. But there's definitely a use case because, I mean, within the US, people are used to using the ACH system, which is almost like instant transfers. It's the same in Europe. We have SEPA, the SEPA banking rails, which are super fast usually. Well, it still takes a couple of days to reach the bank, right? But so there's still a use case for instant payments. But other than that, it's also just the general fees that the banks are still taking as soon as you cross a border with your payments, basically. So even if you're in Europe, you want to send money to the US, you want to send money to the UK, everything just costs money, basically. So not up to 6 or 7%. That's what we have in Africa, for instance. But in Europe, it can still be 1, 2, 3% of the total amount. And fortunately, with our solution, we managed to bring that down to less than 0.5% in most cases, which is significant. Like if you're sending millions of euros from, let's say, I don't know, so not Poland because they have the zloty, but from Austria to France, or actually from Poland to, let's say, Spain, and you have a conversion rate in the middle, etc., it becomes really, really useful.
Ah, wonderful. And how are those two zones communicating, did you see also use cases for cryptocurrency payments from the US towards Africa, for example? Or is there a difference from the US towards Africa and from the EU towards Africa? Or is it basically the Western world, the Northern Hemisphere, communicating with the Southern, which is really the hassle we're solving at Web3 Enabler? Or are there other things that we can help people with?
No, it's pretty much the latter, right? It's a Western world vs other emerging markets. I mean, I'm starting to believe that the entire banking system was designed with a Western mind Western perspective in mind, right? So the banking rails are really not designed, I think, to accommodate for those countries right now. And I guess with a few more years, like with another decade, it would have caught up. But we don't need that now because we already have new payment systems which are more modern through the blockchain, fully transparent, fully compliant when it comes to auditing as well, etc. So basically, the US to Africa, Europe to Africa, or to the Middle East, or to Southeast Asia, whatever. It's pretty much the same problem, right? Actually, the thing that we are offering right now, for instance, I was talking with our CEO, Alex Hochberger. We are developing in Brazil as well, in Mexico. In those countries, we have what we call liquidation wallets, which is the feature that allows direct bank-to-bank transfers, basically just using the blockchain as the tunnel, the tunnel working in the background. It's fully transparent on both ends. Right now with Africa, we still need an intermediary over there, which is Valor. So you just have to the companies or the people working there, they just have to have a Valor account, which is free, and you send the money there, and from there you can do one more step to just upfront the money to your personal bank account. But we should hopefully offer the same sort of liquidation wallet in the next release of our system. But so basically, it's even faster. For instance, with some of the BRICS, I'd say Mexico is not a BRIC, but you see what I mean.
Yes, of course.
It's a bit faster.
Okay, so this is wonderful. We are little by little getting a better grasp of the use cases that we're addressing with people, and that's so good that we're seeing more and more people interested in what we do at the Salesforce events. What are our next Salesforce events for those of us who are going there, and for those of our listeners who want to meet us and to start discussing implementing our solutions?
Absolutely. So, well, actually, the next few events will be in Europe because we already did most of the African ones, for instance, and the next one will be Nigeria in November. But in the meantime, I'll be in Albania.
I'll be there too. We'll meet there.
So with Gauthier, perfect. So that's next month. Then there will be also an event in Prague in May. I will be there as well. There will be an event in Lisbon on the 19th of June. I'll try to be there. It's a big event.
So I think I'll do these both. So we're going to be together. We're going to be
together. So look for the bearded guys over there, bearded French guys. And after that, there are a few other events that I won't be able to attend, but basically those three will be the main ones. Which will be coming. And after that, so we'll go to India in July. And the end of the year is packed with events. So there will be an event, so as I said, in Nigeria. I will definitely be there. We'll try to have a booth over there as well, so people can actually come by, say hi, and we'll talk about our solutions in the Salesforce ecosystem. I actually want also to go to Pakistan. There's an event over there. So
when is that one?
Pakistan is, I believe, in either late October or early November. There will be an event in Dubai as well.
Dubai, I'll be there, but Pakistan, I didn't know. But I've never been to Pakistan, so I think I'll go there.
So okay, so that's even better. Pakistan, Dubai, Nigeria, and it just opened the other day. There will be an event in Sao Paulo as well. So in Brazil, that's on the other side of the world.
In December, right?
No, in November as well, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. In between all those different events, it's basically in October and November is packed with events. So we'll try to go as many as we can.
You know what I like with these guys is that they're basically telling you things in advance, so you are basically aware of when this happens. This is pretty cool.
Exactly, and the community is so excited about new solutions as well. So hopefully we'll manage to make the cut as well to some of those events. and really get to learn also new use cases, because obviously we think of as many use cases as we can, but it's all the feedback from the ground that actually feeds us with new features for blockchain payments, for the digital asset wallet, etc. We can't think of everything that can happen, every one of the clients' issues or challenges that they are facing, right? So these events are really crucial for us also to really get our boots on the ground and get all the use cases that can exist and then can be shared with us.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Hugues. Everyone, this was Hugues Marty from Web3 Enabler. This is the Real World Blockchain. Stay tuned for more episodes. Cheers, everyone. Bye, Hugues.
Just got here.